I hope just that he sees that he realizes why this was bad.
The verdict in a high-profile hit-and-run on a UT student that has his defense raising questions about justice in Austin.
Up to 14 years in prison. That is the punishment for Nicholas Colunga.
He was found guilty of driving drunk and crashing into a UT soccer player. Tonight, KXAN's Omar Lewis spoke with Kylie Doniak and her family about the sentence.
I've always been walk by faith or never lose faith.
For Kylie Doniak, this all started when she was walking across the street at the intersection of 8th and San Jacinto back in February of 2012. Nick Colunga's car plowed into Kylie and a group of friends, leaving her with a serious brain injury. Nicholas Colunga was intoxicated and fled the scene.
I hope just that he sees that he realizes why this was bad, or why this was wrong.
On Friday, a jury sentenced Colunga to 38 years for aggravated assault, failure to stop and render aid, and intoxication assault. Due to parole options, he will likely only spend 14 years or less in prison, a sentence his defense is calling unfair based on previous cases, like when Gabrielle Nastandi was sentenced to only 6 months for a hit-and-run case that left a woman dead.
It's very different worlds that we live in Austin. We have two Austins. We got one Austin for people that are of color that don't have money, and the other one for everybody else.
County prosecutors say the jury made the right decision by sending a message to the community.
I think it's a strong message that they will not tolerate these types of offenses.
Colunga's wife calls the entire ordeal a lose-lose situation, but says her husband is ready to accept his responsibility.
I cried. Tears come running down my face as I walked out that courtroom. But I got in the car and I put my big girl pants on, and we keep going. I have to be strong for him. I have to go home right now and see my 2-year-old. There's no time to be weak.
For Kylie Doniak and her family, the road to recovery continues as she now plans to enroll in classes for the fall and finally earn a degree. She says through it all, she's grateful for a strong support system that's gotten her through these tough times.
I was absolutely shocked.
Has been amazing. Yeah.
Hearing about little things that people would do that I needed, but I had no idea I needed.
Kylie Doniak and her family also took the stand today in the sentencing phase of this trial to talk about how painful this entire ordeal has been. Nicholas Colunga began to cry as he listened to that testimony. Colunga is eligible for parole after he serves 7 years of that sentence. Omar Lewis, KXAN News.